Today we're reading the book of 2 Timothy. Now, 2 Timothy was probably written a year or so after he wrote the first letter to Timothy. He's writing from Rome during a second imprisonment. Although this is outside the bounds of the account of the book of Acts, this imprisonment, history would seem to indicate that Paul was rearrested, and this time during Nero's massive repression of Christians. He was most likely beheaded under Nero in 64 AD. This letter was sent to Timothy by the hands of Tychicus. Paul seems to be setting things in order in anticipation of his death. Now, Timothy is encouraged, as I mentioned on the last reading in 1 Timothy. He was a young preacher, and he's encouraged in chapter 1 to guard the treasure. He's fighting Gnosticism. The Gnostics, they sought to pervert the gospel of Jesus Christ. He compares the Christian life and the pursuit of excellence to that of a soldier, a runner, and a farmer in chapter 2. The acronym for AWANA, Approved Workmen Are Not Ashamed, is really based upon 2 Timothy chapter 2, verses 14 through 26. There Paul encourages Timothy to pursue excellence in learning and ministering. And in 2 Timothy chapter 3, he talks about those who will turn their backs on God completely. It's kind of an eerie chapter. And then he talks about the Word, the inspiration of the Word at the end of chapter 3, and moves on into the preacher's responsibility with the Word in chapter 4, and then finally some parting comments where he says, I'm ready to check out of this world, and encourages Timothy to carry on with the ministry. That's today's reading, and we'll see you tomorrow.